Wednesday morning. That means it's Picayune Wednesday. And once again in our studio this morning, the editor of the Picayune, it's Daniel Clifton, everybody.
Morning, everybody. How we doing?
Good, Daniel. Good to see you, buddy. Let's talk about what's in this week's edition of the Picayune. It's available today all over the area. If you're not getting yours, we'll tell you at the end of the interview how to go about doing that. But it's spring break here in the Hill Country.
Ooh, yeah. Isn't that great? That's a great thing to have.
Yeah, it is.
I wish everybody had got that. Almost, it should be like a national holiday.
Yeah, couldn't we arrange something like that?
Something like that. So everybody gets that week off.
Yeah.
Or one of them.
Well, and it's kind of different because Llano schools have the week off this week.
Yeah.
And then Marble Falls, the rest of them next week. So they kind of split it up there.
Yeah, I wonder how they decide that. Because it seemed, I remember when spring break when I was a kid, I think it was in almost April. I don't remember being March. It was right around Easter.
Right around Easter.
Yeah, it was the week of Easter or something.
I think you're right. But the weather has been such that even with the people that are out on spring break this week, it's not the greatest weather in the world. But you've got a big story about spring break and the things to do in the areas. In this
a lot of things coming up. Marble Falls, the city does a great job of a week of activities for the kids, from 3-on-3 basketball. They do a arts and crafts fair with Home Depot. Movie day. Ice cream social in the park.
Yeah, baby.
So there's a lot of there. And then Fort Croghan's going to be open on Saturdays. State parks, there was one other thing I'm thinking of. If you want to start out really, Earth Fest in Llano starts this weekend, too. Really kicks off. And that'll bring us to another subject we'll talk about. I think you want to talk about zombies. But a lot of spring break activities going on. There's an Instagram photo contest with the city, so you can win a GoPro. One of those little GoPro cameras.
Yeah.
I tried to look, but I don't think I qualified. Dang it.
Well, there's lots of things to do for spring break, staying right here in the Hill Country, and you can read all about it in this week's edition of the Picayune. And now let's head up to Llano, because I saw the story, and it said zombie apocalypse in Llano. And I'm thinking, what in the world is going on there?
Somebody better tell Llano something's going on. Yeah, zombie apocalypse. It's it's a course. It's a training program, but really it's more of not just zombies are the key word, and you can do a little zombie training, but it's a husband and wife team who teach, I think, some types of survival skills and
preppers.
Things, preppers, kind of prep things like that.
That's always
But they'll
good.
be at if you want to check them out, they'll actually be at the Llano Earth Fest this weekend, giving some training courses and some free stuff.
All right.
So right there along the banks of the
Llano River, so you can stack some rocks, look for zombies too.
You can stack some rocks and then hide behind them.
Because those zombies are coming.
I'm kind of divided on the zombie thing. I kind of like them in one way, but I don't like people with bad teeth. And it seems like all zombies have bad teeth. So.
And bad complexions, too.
Exactly.
They really do.
Yeah, they really do. Read all about it this week's edition of the Picayune. And finally, we want to congratulate the Faith Academy Lady Flames. They went a long way, almost winning the state championship.
Yeah, they went back to the state tournament this year.
Yeah.
A great trip. And this was great for them because they moved up to a bigger, what we call a larger school division. So, you start out, a lot of times you take it in the chin that first year, you go back to a bigger division, but they went right back to the state tournament this year in the Mansfield area up in Dallas. Had a great game. Went down to the wire. Yeah. Went down to the wire in the semifinals.
Well, they have a great sports program over there, and you can read all about it in this week's edition of the Picayune. Congratulations again, Lady Flames, for going as far as you did this season. Remember, you can find the Picayune on your doorsteps, but if you're not getting your copy, tell them how to go about doing that, Daniel.
Well, be wary of the zombies out there first, and then call 830-693-7152, and we'll get you on the list. No zombies need apply.
All right. And remember, as always, the Picayune is free! Daniel Clifton, editor of the Picayune. Thanks, buddy.